My name is Jordan Riley. I'm a senior at Columbia College of Missouri. I'm 25 years old. My major is general studies. I'm required to take this course because it's, in order for me to graduate, this was the last course that was needed, so I didn't really have a choice, but I am also wanting and needing to improve my public speaking skills and overall abilities, so that's why I'm here today. Throughout this speech, I'll talk about my strengths, weaknesses, and suggestions for improvements I can do upon in public speaking and appearances in the near future. I have some strength as a public speaker, which may be more than less than some of you. My first strength is having a job now where I'm going to be able to get to talk and interact with a large group of people on a daily basis. I have a great personality. I'm outgoing, caring, and have a heart and desire to help others who are less fortunate than myself. I feel like these qualities that I've attained over the years have been able to help me acquire enough courage to be able to start a conversation with absolutely anybody I've encountered, including an absolute stranger. My second strength is taking speech and English classes during high school and college that were considered optional and not part of a required curriculum, but that I felt like I took full advantage of. I've been able to gain so much confidence and overall experience throughout the years. I only have my teachers and professors to thank for those opportunities. I feel like taking advantage of these classes early on in my education career has now allowed me to take things publicly much more serious in the fear of doubt and another type of fear that I've been able to attain. I want to present here to my audience. It's a great feeling now and would volunteer to talk in public, train people, or do any type of public speaking of any sort. If this was, let's say, 7 or 8 years ago, I would have either been sick that day at school or waited to go absolutely last so I could just put it off as long as I could. I have some weaknesses as well as a public speaker, but who honestly doesn't? My first weakness is still getting nervous before preparing a speech, and physically, the act of going in front of people, otherwise known as a type of stage fright. Stage fright is mainly just a nervousness feeling of appearing or performing before an audience. Luckily, this happens to just about everyone. When they start out talking in front of others, there should be no worry there. My second weakness is to try to think and stay positive as much as possible. Having a positive mindset and thinking about one is two completely different things. For instance, let's say you're a professional football player and you have a big game tomorrow. Most players will get a good night rest, eat a big, healthy breakfast, show up early, and stretch thoroughly. Being professionals doesn't mean they get nervous or anxious before a big game, but they have learned to hide these emotions or actions, or have already overcome them over time and through various experiences. My third weakness is to try and not get distracted by my gestures and mannerisms, and most importantly, keep constant eye contact on your audience. I tend to try and not use my hands or move around so much because I get caught up in the moment. Maybe I lose my spot or begin to think that I'm not doing well. Keeping eye contact as much as possible is harder than it may seem. Also, don't get caught up in your audience's feelings, or if they seem interested or not, just focus on your speech and the task that is at hand. I know I'm far from perfect. I know there are many things that I can do to improve my public speaking. I feel like I try with every opportunity that I get. I can prepare more and do more research to be fully confident in myself. I'd rather have too much information than less information. It's like our textbooks say, prepare, prepare, prepare. Rehearsing and practicing can be the difference between nailing your speech and losing your place numerous times throughout. I can use the power of visualization or positive thinking more efficiently. What I mean by this is that the power of visualization gives people the idea to enhance their performance in stressful situations and environments. It allows a mental blueprint to be created in which you see yourself succeeding in your speech. This speech that I presented before you today consists of my main points surrounding a few of my strengths, weaknesses, and things I know I need to improve on in the future. Hopefully this is one more step in the right direction in my public speaking career.